Morning, everyone. We are on lesson 171 today of A Course in Miracles. And it begins another review section. Okay. We're going to review lessons 151 to 170. Hoping everybody is having a beautiful Sunday morning. Hi, Lorianne. Welcome, my love. If any of you ever want to catch this live, I record at 8:30 in the morning Eastern time, and there is a link in the YouTube video when it's published to how to come and join this live. It's always sweet to have people here in the morning. Let's see who's with us today. Okay, published. Hold on a second. How to come and join this live. It's always sweet to have people here in the morning. Unmute that. Yorga's here, Lorianne's here, Rosa Maria's here, Gabriella, Denise, and Vanky. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. I love when you guys are here. Very sweet. Okie dokie, let's get to the lesson, shall we? Hi, Marianne. Welcome, everybody. Okay. So here's the review. It's a bit lengthy, but it's going to explain what we're going to be doing for the next 20 lessons. We now review again. This time we are ready to give more effort and more time to what we undertake. We recognize we are preparing for another phase of understanding. We would like to take this step completely, that we may go on again more certain, more sincere, with faith upheld more surely. Our footsteps have not been unwavering, and doubts have made us walk uncertainly and slowly on the road which this course sets forth. But now we hasten on, for we approach a greater certainty, a firmer purpose and a surer goal. Steady our feet, our Father. Let our doubts be quiet and our holy minds be still and speak to us. We have no words to give you. We would but listen to your word and make it ours. Lead our practicing as does a father lead a little child along a way he does not understand. Yet does he follow, sure that he is safe because his father leads the way for him. So do we bring our practicing to you, and if we stumble, you will raise us up. If we forget the way, we will count on your sure remembering. We wander off, but you will not forget to call us back. Quicken our footsteps now, that we may walk more certainly and quickly unto you. And we accept the word you offer us to unify our practicing as we review the thoughts that you have given us. This is the thought which should precede the thoughts that we review. Each one but clarifies some aspect of this thought or helps it to be more meaningful, more personal. Sorry, I got distracted. Somebody raised their hand. I don't know if they meant to raise their hand. Let me go back. This is the thought which should precede the thoughts that we review. Each one but clarifies some aspect of this thought or helps it be more meaningful, more personal and true, and more descriptive of the holy self we share and now prepare to know again. God is but love, therefore so am I. The self alone knows love. The self alone is perfectly consistent in its thoughts, knows its creator, understands itself, is perfect in its knowledge and love, and never changes from its constant state of union with its Father in itself. And it is this that waits to meet us at the journey's ending. Every step we take brings us a little nearer. This review will shorten time immeasurably. If we keep in mind that this remains our goal, and as we practice, it is this to which we are approaching. Let us raise our hearts from dust to life, as we remember this is promised us, and that this course was set to open up the path of light to each of us and teach us step by step how to return to the eternal self we thought we lost. I take the journey with you, for I share your doubts and fears a little while, that you may come to me who recognize the road by which all fears and doubts are overcome. We walk together. I must understand uncertainty and pain, although I know they have no meaning. Yet a Savior must remain with those he teaches, seeing what they see, but still retaining in his mind the way that led him out, and now will lead you out with him. God's Son is crucified until you walk along the road with me. My resurrection comes again each time I lead a brother safely to the place at which the journey ends and is for God. I am renewed each time a brother learns there is a way from misery and pain. I am reborn each time a brother's mind turns to the light in him and looks for me. I have forgotten no one. Help me now to lead you back to where the journey began, to make another choice with me. Release me as you practice once again the thoughts I brought to you from him who sees your bitter need and knows the answer God has given him. Together we review these thoughts. Together we devote our time and effort to them. And together we will teach them to our brothers. God would not have heaven incomplete. It waits for you as I do. I am incomplete without your part in me. And as I am made whole, we go together to our ancient home, prepared for us before time was, and kept unchanged by time, immaculate and safe, as it will be at last when time is done. Let this review then be your gift to me, for this alone I need, that you will hear the words I speak and give them to the world. You are my voice, my eyes, my feet, my hands through which I shall save the world. The self from which I call to you is but your own. To him we go together. Take your brother's hand, for this is not a way we walk alone. In him I walk with you, and you with me. Our Father wills his Son be one with him. What lives but must not then be one with you. Let this review be a time in which we share a new experience with you, yet one as old as time and older still. Hallowed your name, your glory undefiled forever, and your wholeness now complete as God established it. You are his Son, completing his extension in your own. We practice but an ancient truth we knew before illusion seemed to claim the world. And we remind the world that it is free of all illusions every time we say, God is but love, and therefore so am I. With this, we start each day of our review. With this, we will start and end each period of practice time. And with this thought, we sleep to waken once again with the same word upon our lips to greet another day. No thought that we review, but we surround it and use the thought to hold it up before our minds and keep it clear in our remembrance throughout the day. And thus, when we have finished this review, we will have recognized the words we speak are true. Yet are the word but aids to be used, except at the beginning and the end of practice periods, but to recall the mind as needed to its purpose. We place faith in the experience that comes from practice, not the means we use. We wait for the experience and recognize that it is only conviction which lies here. We use the words and try again to go beyond their meaning, which is far beyond their sound. The sound grows dim and disappears as we approach the source of meaning, and it is here that we find rest. God is but love, and so am I. So for today's lesson 171, the overarching theme is God is but love, and therefore so am I. Lesson 151 says, All things are echoes for the voice of God. God is but love, and therefore so am I. And lesson 152 says, the power of decision is my own. God is but love, and therefore so am I. So beautiful. So gorgeous. So excited for today. Hey, Kimmy, welcome. Okay. I will bring forth Magdalene. Let's see what message of love she has for us today. Mhm. Mhm. Greetings, beloveds. Mm. Beloved, as I stepped into the recognition that I am God and God is love, it altered the very air that I breathed, the very things that I saw. There began to be this light, this emanation of love that was visible in all beings, in all things. Everything became brighter. Everything became clearer. That which I had known myself to be fell down as the illusion that it was. Mm. There will come this moment for you, beloved ones, when you will realize that God is love, and therefore, that is the very essence, the fabric of what we are. The breath that we take is the breath of love. The words that we speak are words of love. The mind that we use to think is a mind that has, of its very nature, only love. And the will that we were given, the free will that we were given, that we were granted in our creation, is a will that wills to love and to love only. Mm. All of the chaos, all of the madness, all of the illusion that says that something is different than it should be something else. All it is doing is yearning, beloveds, to remember itself as the love that it is. It is the truth of all things. If you could look upon a circumstance and say, where is the love? You will find it. When you look for love, when you allow love to be what it is that you seek, you find it. You find it in every work of art. You find it in every conversation. You find it in every building. You find it in every tree. You find it in every plant. You find it in every morsel that you eat, every liquid that you drink. For love is all that is. It is all that exists. For God is all that exists. And this is the journey, beloveds. This is the journey back to love. This is the journey back to life. To look for and find in each and every circumstance where it is that love abides. Imagine that every aspect of you, from the hair to the skin to the bones and the blood, is an embodiment of love. You are a walking embodiment of love. Every being that you touch is love. Every object that you touch is love. To know that God is but love, and so am I, is the truth of you. It is the truth of God. But what has happened, beloveds, is there has been a separation, a forgetfulness of saying that this is anything other than love. And that indeed is the falsehood. So when you allow yourself to remember, call upon those of us who have remembered, and you will find that we are there with you, waiting and walking with you on the journey back to the remembering, to the knowledge and the wisdom are as God created you. I am as God created me. All of us are as God created us. Therefore, the truth and the truth only is that as God is love, so am I. And as God is love, so are you. So when you come upon a circumstance that causes you pain, that causes you anguish, that is anything other than what you know love to be, know that you are not seeing the truth of it, and ask for the truth of it to be revealed, beloveds. Know that God's hand is in all circumstances. Every desire that you have, everything that you want, everything that is meant to manifest will indeed do so. For that is the promise that God made to all of life. The very act of creation was one that was born of love, and love is all that is meant to be delivered and extended and experienced by each of us. So allow yourself today, beloveds, to come to know the truth that God is love, and so are you. That God is but love, and so am I. Therefore, all that exists is love, and you must persevere to be able to see the truth of this. Let this become your dogged commitment, beloveds, to see love in all circumstances. And then a miracle occurs, as this is indeed a course in miracles. And the revelation of what is the truth is shown to you. And the shift from anything that you have ever feared, anything that you have ever resisted, anything that you have ever longed for is removed in the revelation of the truth. And the truth is the truth only, which is that only love is real and only love exists. So allow yourself, beloved ones, to apply the diligence of seeking for and finding only true love in each conversation, in each circumstance, and in each moment of your existence. And you will find your way back. And this dream, this illusion will disappear and dissipate. And you will find yourself where you have always been, held in the arms of God, held in the arms of love. Blessings to you, beloved ones. We will speak with you again. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.